In today's video, I bought a complete stranger's airsoft collection that's worth more than $5,000. But there's one big catch. During the process of getting the box shipped to me, the shipping company absolutely destroyed the box and wrote it off as a complete loss. But for some reason, a few weeks later, I still received the box. Did I get super lucky, or did all of the airsoft guns get destroyed in the shipping process? Let's go find out. This guy's almost as long as my wingspan. It weighs 85 pounds. As you can see over the whole box, it has this special caution tape from UPS saying it's a heavy package and it weighs over 70 pounds. That is insanity. I only have a few clues about what's actually inside here. This is basically a full mystery collection. All I know is there's a mix of gas-like rifles, electric airsoft rifles, pistols, snipers, and submachine guns. So basically every type of airsoft gun in this box. He also sent me the most expensive airsoft gun and the cheapest one in this box just to show me it's legit. There is two separate boxes made into one. I don't even know how I'm gonna open this. Let's just go ahead and go straight into it and see what we're gonna get. Throughout the whole thing, we're gonna see what type of airsoft gun we got, the actual value of it, if we got scammed, what the condition is of it, and of course do a full shooting test and chronograph test just to see if it actually is working properly. One of the heaviest boxes I've ever gotten in airsoft, so try not to break my back here. We've resorted to just cutting it off. This is so hard to unbox. Oh my gosh, this is insane, dude. Turn it one more time. Maybe we could take this off. Oh, there we go. I got off the end. All right, and there's everything in the box. Can't really tell what's in there, but hey, let's first take this out. Oh, okay, that was so close. I almost just got that over the floor, dude. That would have been so bad. Okay, let's just take this out. Not sure what this is. It looks like we have a airsoft pistol. Let's go ahead and open up this case and check out what we got. Oh, yo, I did not expect this. Check this thing out. What? The colors on this are absolutely insane. I've never seen this. That's crazy.
This is the Cholulu gas blowback pistol and has an MSRP of $150. We also found way later on in the box an extended mag that was included for $38, so a grand total of $188 for this one.
So can we spot anything necessarily wrong or damage with this one outside of that crazy shipping mishap? There's nothing that I would say is like a super big issue. The only things I'm seeing is some dents on the magazine that probably is just from the previous owner. But the one thing that could be from shipping that would make sense is on the right side on the plastic grip. There is a various amount of little dents, scratches, and bumps right there. Nothing too crazy. First impressions, not too bad. But is there some hidden damage with this one that we don't know about? Let's go test it out. See what that AFPS is. 331. Not too shabby, actually relatively consistent as well. But of course, this is a AAP one, so it's got full auto. Let's check that out. Dude, look at this. It's like completely destroyed. That's bad. It's like a BB chopped in half. So with all of these potentially damaged airsoft guns, we're gonna go ahead and do a shooting test and a range test. So first up, we have this bad boy. Oh, sorry, that's auto. I think I just lasered my camera. Oopsie. Semi-automatic seems to be okay. There's no crazy issues with the barrel at this distance. The accuracy seems to be pretty good as well. Damn, I hit the X. Sheesh. There we go, okay. Had definitely some issues on the first part of the mag, but I think that's just having to do with the low maintenance and it just kind of sitting around for a while. What? So many guns in here, dude. Okay, what is this package up here? Let's unbox it and check it out. Oh, a pistol. What do we got? Oh, check this out. This thing is sick. Look at the color on this thing. It looks so insane.
For this crazy bronze pistol, this is the Terran Tactical Sand Viper, and it comes in at a MSRP of $220.
There's various different damage all throughout the whole thing, but pretty much just wear and tear. Some damage on the upper right of the slide and on the mag well right there. And of course, the tip of it was teared off, but that maybe was from the previous owner. Some scratches and dirt throughout the whole thing as well, but nothing that gives me the impression that it was damaged during shipping. Oh. That's not working. Maybe we can get really lucky and just slam it into the airsoft gun really fast with some gas just to see if it actually cycles. 1, 2, 3, go. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Don't worry, found another mag. 344, that's pretty hot for a pistol with 1.1 joules. Surprisingly really accurate at this range. Damn. Ooh. Going back in the box, we got some interesting stocks popping out. I have no idea what this thing is for. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this out. I don't even know what this is, boys. We have maybe a magazine here if I were to guess. This isn't, is this like a submachine gun, sniper, pistol? No idea. Oh, it's a magazine. Interesting. But it is an extended one, it looks like. So this probably holds about 50 shots in here. What else do we have in here? It looks like a stock, but it's like not attached to whoever this is. That's a little concerning. Whoa, check this out. This is sick. Yo. Okay, so that's what the stock is for. It's for this guy. Oh. It snapped off though.
This one is the G&G SMC9. It costs $321. It has a Ace-Tech tracer, that's $64. A ACW solar powered mini red dot sight, and we noticed in another package we got a crazy G&G gas drum mag for $137 for a grand total of almost $600.
As you guys can see, the stock is completely not attached. That's not normal. The outer barrel is like loose with this thing. The tracer is a little loose, and they're shaking around in the little rail guard right there. Not ideal. Out of all the things to work or not work, I did not expect that to turn on. Magazine itself doesn't have any crazy damage. Looks pretty new, honestly, so that's a good sign. Well, besides that really shaky outer barrel and tracer on there does not look to be in the worst condition besides the missing stock. Let's go see if it works. Let's go ahead and see what the FPS is. Oh, what the f? Oh my gosh. There's a packing peanut in the magwell. Look at it. No way. That's insane, bro. There's so many packing peanuts. Oh, never mind. That's full auto. Oopsie daisy. 271, 269. Honestly, higher FPS than I thought. Above that 250 FPS mark. 19. And there goes the chronograph. Wake up, little buddy. We got work to do. 18. And there it goes again. So it looks like we're getting about that 20 RPS mark. Oh, the red dot sight's actually kind of accurate to where it's going too. Yeah, no issues at all with this guy. It's actually really fun airsoft gun to shoot. Honestly, if this thing had a working stock on it, this would be shooting lasers at 75 feet. Let's do a full auto mag as well. But of course, I'm not gonna be doing a full auto mag with this magazine. You already know it's drum mag time. Ha ha. That looks crazy. Okay, this should be fun. Check this thing out. Yo, okay, this is about to be hilarious. And that is all the gas. This one's catching my eye. Let's see what we got here. Just from what it looks like, definitely a submachine gun. Oh, there's some stuff in a little box before we get into it. Let's see what we got. Whoop. Ooh, some magazines. Very nice. Looks like they are some mid-cap magazines too. I'm guessing possibly an MP5 from what the shape looks like of this bad boy. These are really nice mags as well. Looks like we have a total of 4 of them. That's the total retail right there. But what do we have for the actual airsoft gun itself? Uh-oh, I hear moving parts. It does not sound good. Oh no, the red dot sight's coming off. So we definitely got an MP5K of some sort. Let's unwrap this and see what it looks like. Yo, this is sick. Okay, so this is one of the ones he sent me a picture of as the worst one in the video. If this is the worst one of the video, that says a lot. This thing is sick. Okay, so I guess the only thing we need to do is somehow definitely tighten this rail system. This thing is so loose. This thing looks badass, dude. Check that MP5 out. That is a clean build.
This MP5 is made from SEMA and it's called the Platinum MP5. It costs $359. We also have a replica reflex sight for $24, a Hive mock suppressor for $45, a Lambda 6.02 inner barrel for $59, a Prometheus purple bucking for $14, and a Type 0 non-ported cylinder for $16, bringing our grand total to $561 for this build.
The condition of the body itself is actually really good. I don't even think it's been used more than a couple times. There's a couple scratches on the M-LOK rail, but nothing crazy. A couple on the body itself, but maybe used in a few games, maybe not. We don't really know. Got a nice little silencer that's very loose, but that could just be tightened up very nicely. Got a nice little grip right here. It's a little loose as well, but nothing too crazy. You can just tighten that up. We got a full working red dot sight. It's always a nice addition. Only thing I'm seeing with the actual fire select is it's a little funky and kind of loose, honestly. Like in going to safe, it kind of locks up. You have to like really press it to semi and then kind of flips up to auto really fast. So the fire select is a little wonky. I'm a little worried about that being kind of broken. So who knows if this thing even works. Let's go put a battery in it and see how it does. So let's see the RPS.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was plugging the battery at the field and I ripped out the wire. So we actually can't do a shooting test with this one. I'm so sorry.
What do we got next in the box? What do we got next in the box? So hard to get out. I believe this might be our first M4 style of today's video. Let's check it out. Ooh, yep, check out the mag well. That is definitely what that is. Hopefully a miss. Ooh. Oh gosh, what did I just break? Ace Tech, that's expensive. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Check this guy out. Got lots of attachments on it too. Whoa, this thing's badass, dude. Check that out. It's clean build.
This is the KDBA Ronin T6, and it comes in at $360. It's got quite the list of nice upgrades, starting out with the Prometheus purple bucking, a Strike Indices rail nub, a ZCI 6.02 inner barrel, an Ace-Tech tracer, a Lancer tactical red dot sight, 3 KDBA magazines, $65 for those 3, a TDT 2500 tactical Picatinny light for $36, and a KDBA air tank battery extender for $25, for a grand total of this build of $637.92.
From a first glance, nothing super crazy. We had some pretty gnarly marks or scratches on the tracer unit, but nothing super bad. Definitely not the best. Let's see if it actually works. Turn it on. The light does flash, so I think that tracer actually does work. What about this flashlight right here? Yep, flashlight is working. Going to this Ace-Tech PEQ box. Usually I think those connect with the tracer so you can have like your FPS and your like how many BBs you shot. It's a really cool system. I think I used to have one of these, but kind of messing around with it. The dial is super loose. It could pop out super easily. I think it's completely broken.
I almost forgot I did drop this too, so it might have been me that broke it.
What about the red dot sight at least? Does that turn on? I don't think so. Red dot sight might be toasted as well. A couple scratches on the middle of the body, but nothing too bad. Let's see if this thing actually works. The KDBA VM4 Ronin. Let's see how it does. All right, looks like it works. Whoa, even more, 22. 23. See how she shoots? Oops. Oh. Let's go ahead and do some full auto. Seems to be shooting pretty consistent. A couple BBs randomly just kind of veer off to the left. I don't know if that's because they're hitting maybe this like tracer unit or something is just not aiming up, but a tiny bit of inconsistency with those bursts. Definitely something a little bit needs to be fine-tuned with this one, but nothing super alarming. Okay, I know this stock from anywhere. It looks like we got some kind of scar. Let's see what we got. Is it just a normal scar? Is it heavily modified? Is it stock?
What are the attachments? Let's see what we got. Damn. Got some other piece in there. That's not good. And there's pieces falling everywhere. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that. From the PQ box, the little bolt thing actually snapped off. That's insanity. But that's a pretty cool PQ box though. Oh, shouldn't have done that. It looks like he had that glued on there. Whoopsie. But does it work?
Next up, we have a beautiful WeTech Scar L gas blowback rifle. The MSRP is $369. In some other packages throughout the box, we found a total of 5 separate tan magazines, adding up to a total of $250. We also have some nice upgrades on this one, internally and externally. Starting out with the internals, we have a Prometheus 6.02 inner barrel for $52, a maple leaf bucking for $10, a crazy Firefield red dot sight for almost $100, an Action Union PQ box for $50, and a Lancer Tactical Mock Suppressor for $15, adding up to a total of over $800.
Straight to the Scar, what is wrong with you? First up, we have a really nice little bronze looking suppressor, but it's definitely got some wear and tear on it with some paint missing. Nothing extremely alarming. Oh, never mind. That is not good. Look at this suppressor. It's like not even aligned with the inner barrel whatsoever. It's like touching the side of it. That is not normal. Oh no. And the inner barrel is actually slightly outside of it as well. That's terrible. And throughout the body itself, looks like the red dot sight definitely has some damage done to it to the top right there. Will it actually work though? Oh, sick. Okay, it actually works. Sweet. Actually looks pretty nice too. And you can actually change to different reticles as well. Pretty sweet. So at least that's working. And for some reason, the stock keeps moving forward. Oh, yep. Stock is completely not working. There's a part right here where it's actually supposed to clip into the body, and that part is sheared off, as you could see. So the stock will not connect whatsoever to the body. That's really bad. Nothing too bad for damage on the body itself. Doesn't look in too bad condition. But this one I'm definitely going to need to test out to see if it'll actually work. I am very, very worried about the accuracy and range with that inner barrel like that, but you never know. Let's go ahead and check it out. Whoa, 449.7 with 1.88 joules. That is insane. Damn, this thing is shooting way harder than I thought. Wow, that is gonna be tough to be field legal. That's pretty high. And the RPS? 15. So we have been testing all the pistols about that 75 feet range just to get the initial impression. But for the rifles, let's scoot back a little further. Get a nice little spot right here, and we'll see if we can hit the target. Dude, this thing sounds so badass because like it's echoing this like crate right here that's made of full metal, so it's like so loud. It's crazy. Woohoo! I'd say it works. Let's do a quick mag of semi and then a mag of full auto. Ow. Damn, that actually hurt kind of bad. I like put my finger right here like a dumb and the bolt came and hit it. That's funny. Oh, no more gas in that one. So much more fun to shoot than AEGs. You definitely shoot pretty quick with this thing. Let's try some full auto. That was it. Damn. Start out like 130 feet away. All right, pretty easy. Full auto mag, let's try that. So overall, not the worst results, but I'm still a little bit scared about that crooked suppressor. Hopefully it was just the last owner that put it on incorrectly. This one's in the middle here. Let's look. Oh, yikes. What happened there? So this looks like to be a cool airsoft gun, but there's something definitely wrong down here. That's not supposed to be like that. Go ahead and unwrap it and see what we got. Straight off the bat, looks like we have a M-lock rail in this bad boy. It is a 5.56 replica, so it's running M4 magazines again, but you could see from the bottom, it is a electric airsoft gun because the motor is literally sticking out. That's not how it's supposed to be. And look at the rail to the body. It's like completely wobbling around. Ooh, that's not good. Looks like the pin is not even aligned with the body whatsoever. If you try to push it all the way through, it's super far off from the hole, so that's definitely not a good sign. Looks like the body is not aligned whatsoever. Coming to the back here, definitely a little wobbly. The buffer tube and the crane stock, that's definitely not a good sign either. Does it even have a hop up and barrel? And coming to the front, looks like we have some kind of little like mini suppressor or tracer. It does have a little light, so I think that's actually a tracer and pretty sweet. Definitely needs to be tightened.
So the motor is indeed popping out, but if we go ahead and close that, will this thing actually work? Don't know what the internals are. He said this is a Frankenstein airsoft gun kind of made from a whole bunch of different parts, so I don't know what the gearbox is or the electronics. We're just gonna take it easy and run a 9.6 volt just to start out and see if it actually just shoots.
Let's see if it even just cycles here. Wow, it shoots. Ha! Did not expect that. Yo, let's see if it works. That's actually crazy. Damn, 429 FPS too with 1.7 joules. That's crazy. I didn't expect this to actually work. Pretty high FPS for a random rifle. Looks like you got a pretty powerful spring in here. 50-50, this thing blows up. Let's see how it does. Woo! Damn. Way better with 11.1 in there. Definitely the most curious to see how this guy's gonna shoot. It is the Frankenstein build out of all of them. I have no idea. Let's just see how it goes. Ooh. Wait a minute. It's nasty. Damn. Oh, look at all that paper flying in the air. Not bad for a Frankenstein build. So far, that's impressive. Was not expecting that. I was expecting some crazy like inconsistency with the barrel or hop up or something, but shooting lasers so far. Even shot a hole straight through the target. Wow. Hate to say, but this one's probably the most accurate airsoft gun of the day. Definitely the most impressive of the day so far. That is incredible. I mean, look at this body pin. It's like sticking out. It's not even in the airsoft gun. And it's shooting so well. The body's like not even fully like intact. That's hilarious. That's a pass for me. It looks like possibly a pistol in here. Let's go ahead and open that up and see what we got. I was actually wrong. I thought we were out of the pistols. Looks like there is at least one more in here. Ooh, yo, this is crazy. Nice. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's one of the nicest feeling slide actions on any pistol I've ever felt.
This really cool little black pistol is the PTS 079 gas black pistol. It comes in at $220.
Doing some lookovers on this one, my first impression is it did not receive any damage actually from the shipping. Overall, I think it's in pretty good condition, and now let's go ahead and shoot it and see if that's really the case. Pretty crazy with that extended mag. Let's check out the FPS. Ooh, 307. Got some lower ones, but maybe it was just me like hitting the side of the chronograph, but it looks for the most part actually really consistent. See how the initial test goes with this guy. So at 75 feet, accuracy is not a big deal. Consistency seems to be there as well. It's just the hop-up is not turned up whatsoever from the previous owner. Or it's completely destroyed. We have to find that out real quick. Let's go ahead and adjust that little wheel and we'll see if this guy is fully working nicely or it's completely destroyed from the shipping company. Next up we have this bad boy. Ooh, Avalon. These are some good airsoft guns. Well, box is a little bit destroyed to say the least, but at least we get the original box. Whoa, check this out, boys. Dude, this is nice. We also have a brand new USP link that wasn't even used. We have a brand new KRS magazine, not even opened. So that leads me to believe this is maybe not used too much. That's really weird to have a stock non-open magazine with such a damaged box. Maybe This is the ones that completely damaged the box, and this thing is completely stock, or the previous owner had other magazines he used for this and he just never opened up the original magazine.
This one is the VFC Samurai Edge 2.0 Avalon.
Definitely pretty dusty outside the box, but this thing I don't think has been used. It looks pretty stock. Not even really marks in the magwell whatsoever. Yeah, this thing definitely looks pretty stock. Oh, never mind. Look at the front flash hider. It's been like trying to get ripped off right there. Definitely someone took some metal prongs and tried to rip that off. Definitely didn't work out for him, it looks like. I don't think it's even that loose, so I think it's still on there. But yeah, this thing, besides it being really dusty though, I don't think this thing has necessarily been even used, or if it's been used, it's been maybe shot a few times. It doesn't really look fielded whatsoever. It looks practically brand new. Let's go ahead and fire up a battery. This one should work no problem. Oh. Wait, what? No. Does it not work? Damn, is this thing cooked? Show you guys the battery. Plug it in. It turns on. That's a good sign. And it just doesn't want to shoot. Looks like we have, okay, a rifle in here and a sniper. I could see from the stock, I believe this is the most expensive airsoft gun of the day. That was the one I'm actually most excited on checking out because that is one of the ones he sent just to prove he was legit. Let's go with the sniper first. What do we have here? First of all, obviously you could tell it is completely custom painted and has a really cool ghillie mesh on the front just to make it blend in with its surroundings. You can easily snipe your foes in an airsoft game without getting actually seen. This thing looks insane, dude. I wonder what kind of sniper this is. We could see it was actually played with because you could see a little tag on the trigger guard right there. So we did take this to the field at least one time to chrono it. Dude, this thing looks badass, bro. It's even got a little bipod on there. This is sick. Comes with a full scope. Let's see what it looks like. Is it a nice one? It looks pretty nice in there.
This insane sniper rifle is from EMG and it's called the Fieldcraft Barrett Sniper. It costs $327.95 from the factory and has a Angel Customs upgraded piston kit for $50 and of course a Novrich ghillie wrap for $34, bringing a grand total for $411.
This thing definitely looks pretty badass for a sniper. It's got a full camo custom paint job, I'm assuming. Honestly, the body itself looks to be a little beat up, nothing too bad. I kind of like that battle-worn look, to be honest. But the bolt, as you can see, has some use on there. Definitely lots of scratches and marks. The same with pretty much throughout the whole body, but nothing too bad, to be honest. But the worst part is the inner barrel right there is completely exposed. That's really not normal. I can't imagine someone spent all this money and made it look this nice and didn't cover the inner barrel. I'm definitely assuming the shipping company broke that off. So maybe there was a extended outer barrel because there is some threads in there. So it could have like threaded even longer to make it kind of an extension of an outer barrel. He could have had like a suppressor on there or something like that. I'm not really sure, but it's pretty safe to say the shipping company definitely broke that off. That is not normal to see that. Sniper time. Let's see the FPS and see if it even works. Oh, why is it not going in? Oh, there's a BB stuck in there. Damn, that is a pretty heavy spring. Let's see what this puppy's shooting. Whew, that is no joke. Very sniper FPS right there. 547.4 FPS with 2.8 joules. Make sure that wasn't a fluke. Yep, not a fluke. 561 that time with almost 3 joules. This thing will be able to shoot really far. Let's do a couple different distances. Let's go from 100 feet and then just slowly work our way back till we get to over 250 feet. All right, we're about 50 feet away. Let's see if it works. Probably say right about here. All right, now let's go to about 150 feet away. Nice. All right, no more bipod needed here. Oh, first shot. That was nasty. All right, people, one more distance to go. That was about 200 feet away. Let's go over 250 feet away. Ooh, so close. Turn up the hot up a little bit. We're like barely halfway here. Barrel is a little bit shooting to the right there. Maybe it's the wind. Oh, I think I hit it. Yo, that is satisfying. Had to curve it a little bit to the left right there because the wind is getting crazy. Haha, last but not least, we have this guy. Check this out. Okay, I'm really excited. I saw the pictures with this one and that MP5 like I mentioned. This one is gonna be the most expensive of the video. I am really excited to see. Oh, dude, this looks so sick, bro. Yo, that is a clean airsoft build. Dude, check this out. That is, okay, you can't go on semi. That's not good. What? Uh-oh.
And that was the start of our misery.
Let's pull back the bolt and see what happens. Oh. Bruh. It's broken, dude. No way. Well, the bolt does not go back and forth. That's not good at all. And the trigger does not work either. Yikes. If you could see back here too, weirdly enough, you could see the buffer tube and the actual body itself are not aligned whatsoever. It looks like the full buffer tube got bent like this. So as you can see right there. What the heck? Some of the upper threads are showing, the lower ones aren't. That basically means it's bent like that. That's not good. Definitely the shipping company did that. That's really bad. Damn. Oh, and the rail is actually super wobbly as well. Definitely for something this high quality, that should not be the case. That's definitely from the shipping company as well. Damn, that's a bright laser. Even outside in the daytime right now, I can see this thing so far. That is so bad. Oh my gosh. That's definitely getting banned at every field. Well, at the flashlight, ooh, that's pretty bright as well. Got a replica EOTech. That actually does work, surprisingly. Well, yeah, this one's toasted, really sad. This is like the only one that you sent me a picture of, and also that MP5. So I was really excited to shoot this thing. I was honestly genuinely really excited. I was probably gonna actually keep this thing as a personal build too. But man, yeah, it's completely broken.
Let's go ahead and cry some more and read off all of the cool attachments and the full build list that we missed out on. This guy is no joke. This is the EMG Down Defense R3 Gas Wheelback M4. The total retail is $529. It's got a Holy Warrior EOTech and magnifier combo, that's $220. A Tough Soul PQ unit for $50. A Dead Air Sandman Mock suppressor for $103. Very expensive. We have a total of 7 Lancer Tactical MWS gas magazines for $413. A Daniel Defense Rail foregrip for $34 that perfectly matches the airsoft gun itself, and a Maple Leaf 60-degree bucking for a grand total of $1,357 for this one.
That was a thrill to say the least. I'm just still super sad the most expensive gun was a complete loss. If you guys do want to see another awesome airsoft video, here's one right there that YouTube personally recommends for you. With that said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next airsoft video.